Yo, yo, yo. How we doing, everybody? I am back for a little Tainted Grail this afternoon. Unfortunately, I don't have too long today. It's Friday, so I normally get off a little early on Fridays, and I'm meeting with my game dev guys today, around 2. So we got about an hour and a half, but I want to get as much done as we can. While the intro was playing, and I loaded in starting in front of here, and I just kind of ran down here and realized we haven't swung around to here. So I actually went to, oh God. Turns out you get to see it all again. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Okay. So let's, let me show you what I did just a second ago. Good talk. There we go. All right, so anyway, I noticed that there was a little path up here, so I went up here. I didn't open this yet, though. There's a door over here. Yeah. Wanted to save this, do this on stream. What do we got? Eldritch Liturgy Breaches. Whoa! Mana regen 50%, but decreases stamina regen. Interesting. That's a huge amount, my lord. There's a ton of great spellcasting gear in this expansion. Tons of it. Alright, let's get all this. By the way, I see you guys having fun with the new emotes Julia made. They're so good, dude. Glad you guys are enjoying them. It's been great. I did Nuriel. Yes. Yeah, I need to do that tonight, actually, I think. Tonight or tomorrow. I'm sure Barry is waiting on it. All right, here we go. The archive. Hey, Schlurp. Happy holiday, buddy. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. You Urkel? Hi!
No idle chit-chat. I know who you are, and I know what you wish me to do. But I cannot do it while the place I am bound to keep is sinking into chaos. All this is your doing, so let us skip the pleasantries.
Rude!
I have neither the time nor the wish for courtesy in these circumstances.
I assume you're Urkel, Stephen. And you need me to do something before I can ask you to go to Josephus.
Your assumption is accurate. First you help me, then you may ask. And I shall judge the outcome of your actions. Then and only then will you have my answer.
I want your helmet. How do we make this happen? What do you need me to do exactly?
I need the chaos you've brought here to finally settle. This is a matter of the highest importance. But before you begin restoring order, you must be ready to leave the world you know behind. You can't be distracted by unfinished business. You must enter my after images with a clear mind.
How am I supposed to restore order?
You will enter the after images. Within them, you'll make the changes needed to bring back the old order. Only then will I deem you worthy to continue your mission.
Dude. Well, this sounds cool. Okay.
I am pleased with your answer.
Me too.
The path to the after images is now open.
What are they?
They are places tainted by chaos. Places that must be set back in order. Visions of the past, the present, and the future. What has already happened, what is happening now, and what was meant to happen. They were entrusted to me by the Lord of the Seas himself.
Oh.
Your arrival has changed the after images. They now show new things, different things. The knowledge I had gathered through them has become useless. This is unacceptable.
Interesting. Cool. I'm here on behalf of Josephus.
I know who sent you to me, Toplander. And I know about your mission. But you cannot demand anything of me until you help me bring order to the chaos that followed your arrival.
Okay. Before we proceed, I have a few questions.
Ask them. I never refuse knowledge to those I have allowed into my presence.
Tell me about the archives.
Ah, my archive. It is extraordinary. I am certain it is the only one in all the known and unknown universe. Here, knowledge gathers about everything you might wish to know, and much you might wish you didn't. I am but a humble servant of the Lord of the Seas. I oversee the knowledge stored within the archive, but to know it fully is impossible. Here you will find everything. That is why you must always know what it is you seek.
How did you become a servant of the Lord of the Seas?
I was chosen and anointed by him. He came to me when my spirit was wandering aimlessly, searching for knowledge. He showed me the truth about everything. About Avalon, its people, King Arthur, the weirdness. Now I know that the island I once thought was my whole world is but a small
I'd like to know
ripple
all that too.
in the untamable current of time. Nothing human should concern me anymore. Not after what the Lord has shown me.
Cool. If I wish to know where my decisions will lead and what fate awaits, can I learn it here?
In theory, yes. But the truth is, well, you will see it for yourself when you enter the after images and begin restoring order. Every gesture, yours or those of the creatures you meet, shapes destiny. You may even begin to question whether destiny exists at all, when there are so many variables and endless possibilities.
Why are the residents of Tumbo not allowed to enter the archives?
That was not my decision, although I know they think otherwise. I suspect it was Rueko's idea to tell them that entry is granted only after gathering enough knowledge. I suppose she wished to spare her kin from certain death, while still urging them to grow.
Fair.
I am not capable of such multifaceted thinking for the sake of lesser creatures. I carry too much knowledge to trouble myself with worldly concerns.
There you go. Okay.
Follow the path of knowledge, and you will always reach your destination.
Dude. Wild. Oh, I can't use this? Bummer. Oh, hey there, buddy. Can I go in? Oh, can't go in here. About over there. Nice jump, dude. Whoa. The Red Death took their bodies, but the weirdness took their souls. Now both linger, unwilling to let the isle die or heal. Beneath the fog, the old knights still ride, shadows bound to oaths that outlived their masters. Their armor shines only in the light of dying stars. The Grail was never a cut, but a wound that would not close, and every pilgrim who seeks it only deepens the cut. Avalon bleeds where the weirdness touches the soil. Oh. Whoa. It's kind of creepy. I see visions of knights who are not the knights, yet they drag their names behind them like ghosts. All of human-made Avalon seems built on specters, myths, and corpses. I remember Sir Lancelot. He seemed a kind man with a loyal heart. And if the next one to bear his name is cruel and treacherous, what will that make him? A mockery. They will trample his bravery, spitting on it, dragging his silent corpse through the mud. King Arthur's Avalon offers nothing but continued decay. It will rot beneath its shiny veneer, and then it will crumble at a mere touch. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, Master, what's up, buddy? Whoa. Captain Lear? Cool. Dead Man's Vow. Oh, dude. When the Lord of the Seas revealed that memory to me, I saw and felt everything they did: determination, pain, uncertainty, despair, and hope, although that last one was weakest. The only knowledge I lack is the thoughts that accompanied them as they carried out their plan to escape Avalon. The Lord of the Seas has no access to those, only why. War is still grinding on no end in sight. Crew's tired of it. They keep talking about heading back to the homelands. I hear them, but I keep it to myself. Some of the lads want us to cut loose and make for home without orders. They say we're fighting someone else's battles. I'm not sure they're wrong. More losses among our own this week. Nimue came aboard again. Young thing, Merlin's apprentice, said she wants to help any way she can. The men don't trust her much, but they're too tired to care. A few officers come to me with a plan to slip away if things get worse. It'd mean turning our backs on the rest of our brothers still fighting. I told them I'd think on it. That's all I could say. Saris is ready to sail any time. If I give the word, we leave the war behind and betray every oath we ever swore. I haven't decided yet, but the choice is closing in fast. I agreed to speak with Nimue. Seems she might come in handy. Heard she's a powerful band druid. I just hope the Lord of the Seas is on our side. Hey, Romeo Hotel. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. This game is great. Awesome, awesome game. Whoop. Sarah stands in the harbor, proud and ready for the journey home. On her deck, the crew works discreetly, pretending it's just routine cleaning, while in truth preparing the ship for a swift escape. Arthur will soon learn of the rebels' plans. His decision will surprise everyone. The Lord of the Seas watches with curiosity. Sir Lamorex.
Stand down, Captain. Turn back now, and perhaps Arthur will reconsider branding you a traitor.
I'm long past caring what he thinks. Besides, being called a traitor by our king almost feels like a badge of honor.
Wow.
Insolent knave. Do you truly think Nimue will save you? She only kept her neck because she's Merlin's precious pupil. You are nothing.
Look, I've no quarrel with you, Sir Knight. I'd rather be far away from your lot. But alas, I need Nimue for that. So either get out of my way or say a prayer to the All-Mother.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I still got my Arthur stuff. Woo!
I'm invincible!
Are you? Well, didn't work out too well, did it? Take those. Okay. I think we're good. The Black Knight always triumphs. That's right. Vinoxa, thank you, buddy. Thank you. All right, let's go down here. Are Lear and his cannon one and the same? Why did I not see this earlier? My thoughts are shrouded in fog. I feel chaos creeping in. Chaos, chaos, chaos. So many voices. So many futures and past happening all at once. Silence.
Thank you for the rescue, Captain. I won't ask if you understand the consequences. I'm not as foolish as your peers would like to believe. Since you've already stained your hands with the blood of the Knights of the Round Table, does that mean you've made your choice?
Most of my peers were annihilated by those four-armed demons. At least the ones I give a damn about. Watching your quartermaster get ripped apart gives you perspective. A shitty bloody perspective, but a perspective nonetheless.
Fair.
It does, doesn't it? As for me, I've known nothing else. I don't remember my parents, but I remember the first Four-Dweller I ever saw. I may have been born here, but Avalon never felt like home to me. We have to face facts. This war is futile, and it's only costing us more lives. It's time we went home. Our true home. The one we so recklessly abandoned.
Recklessly, huh? Sometimes I forget your lot doesn't remember the Red Death. Doesn't even know it, really.
The Red Death?
Let me finish, before you say something stupid that makes me toss you back into that cell.
Whoa.
I'm talking about perspective, the way I see it. Coming to Avalon, we traded one hell for another. But the one before? At least it was ours. Avalon isn't, and I doubt it ever will be.
Then you'll help us. You'll command the fleet again.
I will. Steering the ships back to the homelands won't be easy, but people say you're powerful enough to make it happen. I don't want to die in this wretched, miserable land, cursed by an enemy that will never stop hating us.
You won't, Captain. I swear it. I'll see to it we all live to see the shores of the homelands, whether for the first time or once again.
You shouldn't promise things like that. Now I'll have to hold you to it. Still, you've got me. I'll do everything I can to make sure you deliver.
Interesting. And she didn't. She absolutely did not. Whoa. Whoa! Dude. There it is. The Archivists are the guardians of the archive. They're hostile wardens attacking any who seek to interfere with the knowledge stored within. Even Urkel himself once had to fight them to earn his place. Ew. Cool. Archivist eyeballs. Fun. That's where we were before, right? Yeah.
You carry great knowledge within you, and a great deal of chaos as well. Follow the...
Okay. Oh, that opened this door. This was closed before. Ooh. Dream a little dream. Oh no, we can go back. Nice, nice. Hey, Wookie. Magic critical chance. Not what we need. Apart from the main Tumbo experiment, I'm running a side study on familial bonds. I assigned a role of 2 siblings and asked apps to send me a pair of hatched from the same egg, though I feel he's growing suspicious of me, so I may have to rely on them reaching the village without intervention. Since the first pair, I've observed a wide range of behaviors: codependency, dependency, animosity, envy, resentment, and more. I've also assigned roles with mixed results, making one sibling the warden, knowing the other was the traitor. Produced a fascinating spectacle, though I truly had hoped it might prevent the massacre. It is odd. Those creatures do not have families as we know them, yet the bonds between siblings seem to mirror those on the surface. Curious, I wonder whether this affinity is inherent, or whether Nimue's influence infects them, for lack of a better term. That was a weird choice of words. Nimue's influence. I thought I was already 50. When I was young, I believed our father had forsaken us. I walked the path of Sarah, searching every crevice and hidden cave for the presence of our maker, and found nothing. When weariness and anger set in, I nearly despaired. Near despair, I finally felt something, a gentle touch in my mind, calming and soothing, assuring me my loneliness was ending. In truth, it had never begun. Then I understood, though our father may roam the far seas, he has not left us to fend for ourselves. We also have a mother who remains and keeps watch over us for all time. Now in my old age, I have returned to the path of Ceres to see them again with the knowledge I carry. This is what I leave behind. Never forget that while we are born of our Lord, we also have a lady. By her blessing, our lives have purpose. She is there watching over us and always will. Oh, and that was the blessing in the bottle thing. That's the thing that makes everyone weaker. Blood in the water doesn't splash our drip. It runs like red ribbons through the dark sea. The sanctuary did not simply rise, it was one in the name of Lady Nimue, who looked upon our deeds and wept. But the sea is as vast as it is uncaring. It does not stop to grieve, and neither could we. Thus, beneath the tangled roots, the sanctuary began to take shape, a new beginning grown from soil of countless ends. Huh. The weirdness whispers about its weird wielders, but not its masters. Is it a product? What is the product of the fog, and what is its origin? Perhaps all one can ever rely on is affinity. Or perhaps what we see on the surface is but a broken mirror of all things it could be or should be. We try to live in an unshaped world. Nimue is right. We are invaders, parasites who broke a natural order we never cared to understand. The sanctuary thrives within its weirdness-wrought shell. What if that is Avalon's true order? What if without the weirdness it withers? So the weirdness... So maybe this entire place was built by Nimue channeling the weirdness? This is getting weird and interesting. I like it. Freeless says, I was debating between getting this game and Avowed, and after watching Cohh play through this, I'm probably for... Yeah, I would argue this game is in a much better place than Avowed. Yes. Ooh. Who are we playing? Oh, we're Nimue now. Whoa, look at all our spells. Holy shit. Oh, Lord. Okay. Nimue stands motionless, unsure whether the choice she makes is truly the right one, yet she knows it's too late to turn back. The war machine pushes forward, and she has committed herself to helping the rebels. And she knows that neither King Arthur nor Merlin will retreat from the path they have chosen. She wants no part in it. I believe her stance leaves much to be desired. If she fails to notice that her conflicted emotions paralyze her decision-making, which is unacceptable. The Lord of the Seas warns me against forming judgments on my own, for that may lead to the corruption of knowledge.
Merlin, where are you? Ugh, I swear if this is another one of your lessons...
If I had known who Nimue really is, I might have stayed on Avalon. Did the woman truly believe she was worthy enough to ask the Lord of the Seas to open a passage back to the homelands? It is good that we ended up here. Without Ceres, I'd never have gained knowledge, and even Nimue turned out to be useful in the end. Oh, was that her big plan? So Nimue's plan was to ask...
Merlin, I don't have time for your games!
Let's see. What does this stuff even do? All fire damage applies additional burn buildup, and attacks burn the target. And this is Scorching Pathway. That sounds awesome. I'm just gonna like equip these spells and use them all when we fight. Yep. Okay. The Lord is displeased, the Lord is silent. The Lord does not look in my direction. My Lord, the Lord will not find his way in this accursed chaos. Let the voices fall silent. I have a summon. Skeleton Knight. Cool. Like this one. No, that's not what this one. Oh, this looks good. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a forebear. Threshold Warden. You gonna try out Star Rupture? At 1.0 for sure, yeah. Wow, I'm surprised there wasn't an autosave going in. Okay. Classic Cohh move right there, you know it. You know it. Yeah, me and Gravity don't really have a great understanding, I'll say. We gotta work on that a little bit. Little tiny bit. Let's take a look at that. Boom. Yeah, the new Cozy Land emote really kind of works there, doesn't it? Thanks, Julia.
Merlin, where are you? Merlin, I don't have time for your game.
Woo! Oh, wait, was I supposed to lose?
That, my dear, was a threshold warden.
Oh.
Not so easy to defeat, wouldn't you say? They're beings created to maintain order between worlds. Even King Arthur himself once struggled to win a duel against one. I wanted to show you what you might face if you continue with your plan to leave Avalon.
Oh.
There's no telling how many of them may be waiting on the shores of the homeland.
Wait, on the homeland? That was a forebear.
And that foolish duel with an illusion was supposed to scare me. I've outgrown your games, Merlin. I'm no longer a little girl who needs to be tested with elaborate, impossible challenges. Even if creatures like the Threshold Wardens exist, I won't be facing them alone. I made up my mind. I'm sailing to the homelands.
Nimue, child. You're making a mistake.
Don't call me a child! I'm not making a mistake. I'm fixing yours. I know you thought you were doing the right thing by coming to this island, but the things you and Arthur do now are horrifying. You call it survival, but you're killing the very world you claim to save. You bend life and death to your will and call it wisdom. But all I see is madness, dressed as progress. Even if you somehow made Avalon habitable, you're building its foundations on piles of sacrificed bodies. And how exactly does that make us any different from the Four Dwellers? How could anyone live here, knowing what we know?
I know this war has been long. I'm not proud of everything we've done, but it was necessary for all survival. Yes, blood was spilled, but the land will absorb it and will honor it by building something new. We're so close to victory.
Damn, dude.
Arthur
both
and I
have good
are working
points.
tirelessly on a solution
writing
that
is
will give us an
incredible.
edge. You just need to trust us.
I'm not used to it being this good in video games.
Trust me.
Oh, the solution, of course. Your vile, immoral experiments you wanted me to take part in. You know my answer, Master Merlin. For me, the cost outweighs the gain. So let me say it again. You can imprison me. You can try to persuade or intimidate me. I still won't help you. These things you have planned won't bring us victory.
Yeah, this must be before he converted
They'll
Arthur.
only rewrite the future into something far worse than you can imagine. They break the cycle of nature itself, and that break will be paid for by generations not
the
yet
VA
born.
is so good.
So yes,
Yeah,
my only
especially her.
solution is to go back home.
The homelands are not your home. For you, they're a fantasy so far removed from reality that you can't even comprehend it. Do you think people chose to leave everything they knew on a whim? The Red Death was killing us. We were drowning in blood, pus, and corpses. That's what you want to go back to.
How is that any different from what's happening here? I've watched people die to this senseless war, to the weirdness, since the day I was born. And plagues come and go. It's been years. How do you even know the Red Death is still there?
I see you won't listen to reason.
I could say the same about you. Stay and rot on this island if that's what you wish, but I'm done. You and your precious Arthur can do whatever you please. I want no part in it anymore. We're going home, and you won't stop us.
That's where you're wrong. Your rebellion ends here, Nimue.
Oh, shit.
Perhaps sometime in a cell will cool your temper.
What? No, you can't!
I can, and I will. Trust me. This is for your own good.
But we know that didn't happen. Oh, mate, so this happened before Lear broke her out. So that must have been, okay. So we did them backwards. The hell? What? Damn, bro. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. Let's keep moving. Are we axing questions? You know it. Hey, the Don Cragster. Thanks for subbing over on YouTube, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that is, Design Gears. Sounds fun, though. Can we go up on these? Oh. Oh. Once a ship that sailed the veins of the world until the Lord of the Seas claimed her as his heart. Her decks became sanctuaries, her hull a cathedral of tides. When the storm that birthed Ceres first broke, the sea screamed for 3 nights and bled salt instead of water. Ceres anchored herself in the mind of the Lord, drifting wherever his dreams carried her. When he wakes, the sea rises to greet him, and the crew hears his call in their bones. Lady Nimue said, "Rest, my brave Captain Lear, rest until the time comes to awaken and change the world." Then the apprentice rose against her master, carving her own path, creating a whole new realm. The better water. Inside this unassuming flask is a temperamental blend said to have come from the deepest depths. It does not splash so much as arrive, finding the place it's most needed and lingering there with improbable intent. Some say a trace of water's memory teaches it to keep its purpose. Others swear that there's a seaborne thickener that persuades it to stay. A sliver of something taken from the deep keeps the mix attentive. Okay, what the hell is this? Not for drinking. Water flask. New recipe. Water flask. A flask of water. I like it. I've often pondered the things that never came to be, the endless branches of our fate. The archive is a wondrous place. What I ask of it, it gives. What I do not, it gives as well. I saw the three of us die countless deaths, each more gruesome than the last, awestruck at how they rippled in ways I could never predict. In each of those visions, the archive stood empty, towering over our desolation, watching, always watching. What's this game about? Tainted Grails. Let me read this. I died in the archive the moment I crossed its threshold. The last thing I saw was the countless eyes of an archivist, each one peering through me, seeing me, finding me unworthy. Perhaps I was too hasty in that life, too quick to seize my place. I will never know. There was no tumbo, no thirst for knowledge. The Lord's children left the ulcerate and turned feral, hungry, always so hungry. Soon another conflict began, and another and another. What remained of the first crew fell one by one until only Lear remained sleeping in his eternal slumber, and Nimue alone and forgotten in the endless dark. Well, that's the first we've heard about Nimue being trapped somewhere. That was quick and predictable. By making the traitor the warden, I placed him as close to the archive as possible, which only fixed his mind on breaking in. And since the warden of the archive is usually also the warden of all Tumbo, the village quickly succumbed to the first wayward sign of the depths. A bit of a waste, this one. Perhaps I should add a few more variables. He's like running simulations. Every society relies on its pillars, individuals who fulfill specific roles. Without them, a community cannot fully function, nor can it mature into a state capable of achieving its aims. I've long wondered what might happen if those pillars were reassigned to roles they seem ill-suited for, the traitor as warden and the warden as curiosity seeker, and so on. In this first iteration, I will let Tumbo run as intended. The initial shuffle will occur after the massacre, at the founding of the second Tumbo. Therefore, after every few cycles, it will revert to the default state as a reset. I will observe and record the outcomes. Weird. Okay. There was an expansion in Destiny 2 where there was a red infection stuff on everything. Looks like the red stuff in this game, and the way they talked about it was pretty similar. Oh, yeah? Interesting. Oh, God. Yo, we're playing Merlin? Stormpiercer? Ooh. Increased spell power by 96%. Merlin can use Merlin's Thorn. Well, that just makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Now what do we do? Wait. Why are we playing Was Merlin involved in this somehow? Why are we playing Merlin? The war goes on and nothing suggestible will end anytime soon. Why does the Lord show me this? Has the war never ended? Impossible. It must have ended. My Lord grant me knowledge, for I cannot bear this uncertainty. Something over here? No, I think we're good. All right, let's keep moving through there. We know that Merlin sank the ships. Well, yeah, they did say that. They did specifically say that. That's true. But we also now know that the Lord of the Dead is involved. So if you make it, tell my wife I tried to come back. If you don't, then we'll meet in this damn
His
water.
poor wife. I hope she found some solace.
I love Merlin's VA, dude. It's so good. Straight up underwater. Oh, I should have put points in the Mystic Tree, darn it. Oh well. Ooh. Turns out Merlin's a boss. Who'd have thought, right? Oh! Oh my god, it jumps between them? Dude. Oh, that is sick. Man. Don't play a mage now. Oh. Is there a way to tell if you're in range? That's a little weird. And... no, the crosshairs turn red if you mouse over an enemy, but not if you're in the range. Arthur is not Arthur. Merlin will not be Merlin. Nimue is everything. Everything. Lord have mercy on me. Yeah, we don't really know what happened to Merlin, do we? Every day looks the same. Mud screaming orders. Maybe home will be hard too, but at least we will rule it
You
ourselves.
would have died screaming if the Red Death had got you. This inn was merciful, believe me.
I mean... damn, bro. I'm no coward. I simply have nothing left to give this land.
And yet, you gave it your life.
Hey, Gerbing. Happy New Year, buddy. Autumn, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that. Oh, dude, we have to fight Arthur. Wait, no. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. I cannot bear these words. Is it time to leave? I cannot. Let it end. Hey, buddy. Oof.
Merlin, my scouts reported back about Lear and Nimue's rebellion. They're trying to sabotage the iron shipments from the Forlorn Swords. They say their demand is that Saris and the other ships be allowed to sail away from Avalon. Are they out of their minds? How can they be so oblivious to the dangers we left in the homelands? I held children dying of the Red Death in my arms. I watched them go stiff and cold. And then I myself carried them to the pyres. The homelands are ruined, poisoned. A graveyard soaked in the blood of those we had to leave behind. And they want to go back and weaken our forces in the process.
My king, I agree. This is suicide. The homeland's not a place to return to.
Ooh.
They're a tomb. And yet, Nimue, Lear, and the other rebels refuse to see reason.
On that we agree. I've had enough of ordering men to die. But if they choose to go, I'll let them.
Whoa, what?
Let them choose their fate.
Arthur let them go?
Swim that sea for what it is. If they refuse to believe the danger, let them learn it on their own skin. I'm tired, Merlin. Tired of proving to everyone that we have no home to return to.
So just for the record,
Nimue is young.
as far as we know,
full of
Merlin killed the
dangerous
ships.
hope. She can be guided, tempered. They can all be kept here and given purpose. There must be another way. A better way than simply letting them die for daring to hold their own opinions in the middle of a war.
Dude, did Merlin use
Another
them for
way.
a spell?
How many more have we lost while we wait for another way? I know what drives them. I've also looked into faces hollowed by hunger, smoke, and fever. And I know what Nimue thinks of our efforts to keep Avalon safe for centuries to come. Yet if she can't see the reason behind all the sacrifices we made to make Avalon our home, if she cannot accept that war is never a clean affair, then perhaps it is best to let her die along with her idealistic views.
Damn.
If it costs me my peace, so be it. Give them Saras. Give them 2 more ships. Send them off. Let them find out for themselves.
You would send them to die just to prove there's no way back to the homelands?
No. I'd make an example of them. They cannot defy our decisions and fight us. The real enemy is in front of us, not among us. That said, I will not be the king who stole their last act of defiance. And if they die in the process, that's their choice.
My king, let me speak with her one more time.
Do as you wish. She's your responsibility. You know my mind. Give them ships. Burn the rest. I have a war to finish.
Goosebumps, man.
When
That scene
Nimue
just gave
and
me
Captain
goosebumps.
Lear set sail
That
for
was
the
crazy.
homelands with the rebels.
Wow.
Merlin did the only thing he could to save them. Through a powerful spell, he sealed the entire fleet, drawing on Nimue's magical potential as its source of power. Flashes of light tore through the
What?
storm
So he did do it.
as the ships vanished beneath the raging sea, swallowed by the depths before anyone could understand what had happened. To the world, it looked like mass murder, a cruel punishment for desertion. But in truth, Merlin had saved them, allowing Saras to become its own kingdom, far from the weirdness and the dangers of Avalon.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So Merlin did this as an act of mercy. He used Nimue to make this sanctuary instead of them going to the old world and dying. That is wild. That is wild. Like, that was his answer. Jeez. Huh. So Merlin isn't entirely evil? Merlin's never been evil. He's always been that character. Oh, excuse me. I haven't done Act 3, so maybe he is evil. But as of now, he seems like one of those characters that reluctantly does the bad things, knowing he's doing it because somebody has to, for everyone else to survive. So he seems more like a true neutral, almost. Like he I think in his mind he's doing all these terrible things because he thinks that he's being a hero, kind of. Yeah, he's an ends justify the means kind of guy. That's right. That's exactly right. Yes. Bingo. But not evil. I wouldn't call him evil.
You're back, child of the surface. I sensed you restoring order to the after images. The calm I feel now tells me that all is correct. Everything is back where it belongs. Thank you for intervening.
Do you know what would happen to me there? I could have died. Or did you know what would have happened?
I trusted it wouldn't happen. And here
Actually, I
you
did
are,
die. I fell off the side.
safe and sound before me. I didn't know exactly what cleaning up the after images would entail. Never before had they been in such disarray. Therefore, I assumed the one whose arrival caused those changes would also be able to restore the old order.
What were they? Memories? A war story?
A war story, you say? Fascinating. I had no idea they would show themselves to you that way. I have no access to the contents of an afterimage once it has changed, so I cannot say what you are shown. I can sense the afterimages as if they were parts of my own body. I know where it hurts, but not why, and I cannot heal myself.
Interesting. Will you play the organ now?
Yes. I will honor Josephus's request. Now that the afterimages are in order, I can leave my post. The melody of the organ will sound again, and Captain Lear will wake. I only hope you know what that entails.
Can I ask you? Man who knows everything? Why would you say that and not let me ask you? We both know you know everything. Ah! Of everything you could have said to me. Man, can't wait to wake up Lear. This is gonna be crazy, isn't it? I can't believe you're doing this. Anyway, see you in a little bit. What? Okay. Let's see. This is all arrow stuff. I'm not too worried about that. This is range crit stuff. Dealing damage to a non-boss enemy who is staggered and has less than 33% of their max health instantly kills them. That's a cool one. That's Culling Strike, basically. Excess damage from a killing blow is stored to be dealt in the next damage done. Yes, that's huge for us. What? Dealing damage to a non-boss enemy higher than 80% of their current health instantly kills them? Instinct of a killer. Oh my god. Killing an enemy with frailty on them puts 50% of their stats to a nearby enemy. Every hit our axe does adds 5 stats of frailty. That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. This is like a heavy attack tree, but we're not really using heavy attack anymore. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna use this tree much anymore. Unless maybe we'll find a weapon that we want to use heavy attacks on again, but we'll have to see. All right, how much time I got? I got like 40 minutes before I have to go, so we can absolutely do some more of this main story. I really want to. I can't wait to get back to the base game with all of our new power. One sec, chat. Oh, great. One second. Hold on, somebody, a winner sent me their customs receipt. Awesome. Let's see. I'll take care of this a little bit later, just let me know. All right, there we go. All right, let's go. How are you? Where's your kiddo?
If I'm Boz's now, does that make her my mommy too?
There he is. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know where Boz is, but he's there and we're chilled. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, something's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, what is this?
Toplander. This one is glad that you might witness this apocal work. The folk of Tumbo departed into the bosom of the Lord.
You murdered the whole town?
And this one
I wasn't done with her quest.
So much.
Did you kill Boz? Did you just kill the guy's mom that I just made him a kid of? Wait a second. You killed all the folks at Tumbo? Why?
It was destiny. And destiny.
Bro, that kid has had his parents killed twice in like 2 hours.
And this one not carried out the slaughter.
Oh my god.
Some other gatherer of knowledge would have done so. Only one who has amassed sufficiently great knowledge may attempt to seize it from others.
That kid is, we have broken
this
that
one
child.
was ready to submit to the trial.
Oh, I'm gonna have to... Oh, he also killed the Guardian. What you have done, I cannot allow you to live. I will avenge the folks of Tumbo.
This one expected that a hot-blooded Toplander might react thus. This one will gladly accept the Toplander's challenge and seize the Toplander's knowledge. After the Toplander, who has already visited the archive, is defeated, The path to infinite knowledge.
I hope when we kill him, we get an entry on him.
Let us fight.
There's no other creature like him in the DLC. Build up. Bro. Get out of here, Hiss. You dick. There he is. Shell named Hiss is an intelligent deep dweller living in Ceres, known for his insatiable hunger for knowledge. He considers knowledge the highest form of value and often tests others through questions before sharing what he knows. But polite and deliberate in speech, Hiss is highly skeptical, refusing to accept incomplete or uncertain truths. He's regarded as an eccentric scholar and a occasional informant. And it doesn't say anything about what he is. Weird. Come here, Hiss. Shell without a name. Receiving melee damage returns 30 physical damage back to the attacker. Oh my god, dude. That is an amazing looking back item. Oh, that's cool. That is so cool. Okay. Dude. Could we have prevented that?
If I'm Boz's now, does that make her my mummy too?
Dude, I don't even know with you anymore. Oh my god. Wait, what, let's see. Oh, I am wearing that hat, okay. That's messed up, dude. That's messed up. Jeez. This freaking expansion. Whew. So yeah, I wonder if there was a way that we could have killed Hiss earlier. I wonder if there's a timeline where Thumbo doesn't die. Ogre says there's nothing you could have done to stop that. Interesting. Hey bud, how you doing? Good to see you. Here we go. Let's do a hard save first, just in case. Okay, let's go.
Welcome, child of the surface. Everyone is ready to play, thanks to you. But tell me, are you ready? From where you're headed, there is no return. You will go back to the surface, and we will face the consequences of what is decided in Lady Nimwe's chamber.
What will happen now?
The melody of the organ will resonate through all of Saras, carrying the promise of change. Its sound will awaken our captain, Lear, the one charged with Lady Nimwe's protection, the one who calls to you, and to him, within you.
Oh, check the grandma's shop? Okay. You knew I wasn't alone.
Of course, child of the surface. I knew it was you. And you, King Arthur. You who, believing you doomed us, became the reason this realm was born. You who granted us both the grace and the curse of eternal life.
Well,
all of this is your doing, Arthur.
Merlin's. No. Yeah, well, I guess he's saying all this is your doing because you doomed them. Yeah. Well, was that gratitude or an insult?
You will learn in time. Perhaps we'll meet again. And when we do, I'll have your answer. But that depends on the choice you make in Lady Nimwe's chamber.
You get to make a choice? You think Nimue was calling for King Arthur?
I would not presume to guess at Lady Nimwe's intentions, but I believe you will find the answers you seek, if you are willing to ask them yourself. This is why I gathered the remaining organists.
Anything I should know?
I can't tell you more than what you'll learn from Apps and Erkal. I served under him when he was still in his prime, but I wasn't there for his downfall. All I know is that little remains of the Captain Lear I once knew. Nothing human, at least. One way or another, you'll have to face him. It's the only path to Lady Nimwe's chamber.
Okay.
Want to strike a... I'm sure...
Whoa. Okay, first of all, we do... Oh, let's do a sell.
I'm sure...
Sell all garbage. Nice.
I'm
All right, what do you got? It's by the Coral Book. Nimue's Leggings. Spell power, max mana, and magic crit chance. Nice. Breaker's Edge one-handed. Nimue's Shoes. Head of Archivist. Increase spell power by 10%. That looks crazy. Cool. Okay. Alright, versus level. We'll do... Ooh. Endurance 15. That means I think we can use the Lancelot armor now. Oh, man. Let's do the stamina up. Yep. Perfect. Hey, San Roken, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year, bud. The after image. So Merlin was the one who created Ceres.
That has been my suspicion from the moment we set foot here. This place hums with magic, but it isn't the weirdness. I only needed proof. I just didn't expect it to come through Merlin's own memories.
You knew the expedition to the homeland was doomed to failure and yet you ordered ships for them?
It seems I did, though I can't fully explain why. I'm still not entirely myself.
I mean, I think we figured out why.
But I can understand it.
Yeah, I think he explained himself pretty well.
Showing mercy to deserters wasn't a luxury I could afford. The war was nearing its end, true, but we still couldn't risk losing a single sword. By letting some sail and sinking the rest, I prevented more from fleeing, and, in a way, proved that I respected my people's choices, no matter the cost.
Not wrong. Is Justmir or does Arthur sound like the Disco Elysium narrator? He kind of does. He kind of does. Yep. What about Merlin? It seems he doesn't quite follow your orders.
He did, just in his own way. He had a habit of doing that. I told him to sink the ships, and he did. But he also saved Nimue and the rebels because he wished to. And if that act gave rise to this whole kingdom around us, well, perhaps it turned out for the best, for Saras and its people. Though I wonder what fate awaits them when we need to reclaim the fleet for Avalon. When that time comes, I trust you'll make the right choice.
Wait, what? The people of Tumbo and their hunger for knowledge. Did you even imagine it would end like this?
Shell named Hiss never inspired my trust, but to suspect him of plotting the death of his own kind. No one could have foreseen that. I know Tumbo followed laws that we, as surface dwellers, could never fully understand. But mass murder in the name of knowledge? I don't think I ever want to understand the mind of that wretched creature. I only hope the people of Tumbo have found peace, and all the knowledge they desired, wherever they now believe themselves to be. Such a terrible loss.
By the way, chat, for those that don't know, by watching the stream, you agreed to the drinking game that we set up when we started this expansion. So the drinking game was drink every time you hear the word knowledge. And if you haven't, just go ahead. We're at about 172. So if you want to start working on your shots, you need 172 shots. And we'll just keep going from here. So you can just start working on that whenever. And yeah, we'll go from there. Great. Okay. All right, we're going to save.
Urkel's growing impatient.
Oh, wait. Can I talk to them?
When you're...
What is it you seek, child of the surface? I prefer for us to begin our performance soon. The longer you linger in Saras, the stronger your presence disturbs my archive, and they will start to react to it.
Do you know what awaits me next?
Of course I do. I am the keeper of the
That's
archive
fair.
for a reason. but it's something I could tell you even without that knowledge, because I know the one you are about to face. You will meet Captain Lear, and if fortune favors you, perhaps even Lady Nimue. Although I wouldn't count on that. Their fates are bound together. If you disturb that balance, things will change. And you already know how I feel about change.
Benny and Saris are wanting change, or waiting for change.
Because their minds never reach beyond Saras itself. Mine does. It spans the entire depths. To me, Saras is simply a harbor. A quiet place from which I may fulfill my duties. So I'm not keen on change. Although I sense that change has already begun. And I suspect it will be you who decides how far it goes.
What should I know about Captain Lear?
He's an exceptional warrior and fiercely protective of Lady Nimue. I know you've seen much already, but the captain, well, he's something else entirely. Lady Nimue made him fall asleep when his mind began to drift into dangerous waters, and the power he held threatened all life in Saras. And now you mean to wake him up? If he refuses to let you pass, and I expect he will, you'd best be prepared for a fight. Perhaps the hardest one you'll ever face.
Oh. What happened to Saris when I'm gone?
What should happen? It will remain in one form or another. Down here, life adapts far better than it ever could on the surface. Whatever comes, its people will endure. So, I suggest you waste no more time. Go to Lear and Nimue. No matter what you decide, the change has already begun. I only wish to return to my work. Let us begin the performance, shall we?
Okay, we're doing it. But real quick, somebody said I should have 7 points by now. How many points do we have? Is there a big golden beam we haven't gotten somewhere? I don't know if we have. I think we only have like 5 or 6. I wonder if I missed one somewhere. Yeah, there's no more big beams. Interesting. We have to go through load a save and go through it at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm missing one somewhere. Oh no, it says only I only have 5. So I'm missing 2? Oh, you get one from killing the turtle? We didn't kill the turtle. Oh.
So, shall we begin?
Yes.
Excellent. Gather, my brothers. It is time to awaken our captain. This sound. Saras has not heard it since the day it was born. It will be glorious.
Is my boy playing up here? It's a magic organ. I'm playing too! Okay, let's go. Boop. Wow. So whatever we can do here, we can make it so we can't return. Whoa. Dude. Oh, how freaking cool. What a beautiful level. Why is my Arthur thing flashing red? Does it always do that? extra ragey. Whoa. Damn, bro. That's a lot of ballista. Oh, okay. Nice arm, dude.
Traitor.
Traitor.
It was your command that doomed us to this fate. You were supposed to let us go.
In a way, you did leave, and you have a fortunate kingdom of your own.
And for that, I should thank you. Saras is no blessing. It is a curse. You saw what became of my entire crew. Before we made Saras our home, we drowned it in blood. We fled one war, only to fight another. We helped conquer Avalon, only to be forced to fight again for our existence. That is not what we wanted when we left those shores.
That's what you were doing, going to the old homeland. Saras is safer than Avalon. There, the weirdness and the Red Death still dominate.
So in a way, we are avenged. But do not think that such news will change my resolve. Saras is as the Lord of the Seas made it. Not Merlin, not Arthur. Glory to Lady Nimue and her endless wisdom for allowing me to fall into slumber. Were it not for her, I would have convinced the twins to release me to the surface centuries ago. And there I would have found you, Arthur, the traitor. I would have destroyed everything you left behind. I would have shattered every fragment of you and erased your presence from history. Just as you erased us.
Ooh. If you reached the shores of the homeland and found them ruined, then where would you have placed your blame?
Do not dare mock me, traitor. A homeland may be ruined, but at least it would still be a home. If we had to spill blood, better that it be the blood of red death husks than that of innocent, otherworldly, sentient beings. And if you don't understand that distinction, then your soul is lost, without a chance for redemption.
Damn. It's not what you wanted, but you survived. You even gained immortality.
Immortality is not life, mortal. The one you carry within you should know this well. His decision condemned us all, even if our doom was stretched across the endless span of time.
King Arthur gave you the ships. It was Merlin who sealed them.
A traitor shielding another traitor. What difference does it make who gave the order? And what kind of king is he, who knows not what his servants do?
Got him there.
I can feel that traitor's stench upon you. And by the almighty Lord of the Seas, I swear, this day you both shall die.
Merlin sought to save Nimue at any cost. I'm sorry that you all paid the price.
I despise your pity. I care nothing for what Merlin desired. If the will of the Lord of the Seas had bound us, I would hate him too. But I know this. Of all the great figures in Saras history, he alone wished us well. Gladly I offer your souls to the glory of the Lord, and your flesh to the dwellers of this realm.
If anyone dies today, it will be you. We must speak with Nimue and you stand in our way.
No one is permitted to enter Lady Nimue's chambers. I swore to guard her, and I shall keep that oath. Know this, I command the full might of Saras.
Know this, I have a very, very high critty build, and I will use it. Yes, take my critties. Nice animation, bro. Nice animation. Dead Man's Vow, Captain Lear's Revenge, his tricorn, and his cap. That's a one-hand, right? Yeah, hard. Bro just stood there. Oh, bro stood there because I used my freeze time. Critical hits restore 20 health and increase critical damage by 20. Oh, and it looks like that, so yes. Okay. Taking damage increases attack speed. I feel like it needs to be taken damage I killed that man and stole his head. Oh, I probably could have used these on him too. That would have been fun. Let's go. What a badass area. Did we miss any chests or anything? I don't think so. Let's see what the hell this is going to be. So Merlin, yeah, Nimue is going to be interesting because Merlin just basically used her. Yeah, there she, I was going to say, he used her for this. So, like, what is she going to think about this? Damn, dude, look at this. Wow. Awesome. Listen to that music. Oh, yeah, right there. We're getting a lot of healing items. A little concerning. Why are you giving me all these healing items, bro? Why are you gonna do that?
I've been wondering when you'd find your way here. Your presence has rippled through all of Saras. Wave after wave after wave. It reminds me of something. Someone. From a long time ago.
How'd you know I was here?
I know all the comings and goings of Saras. I am in every part of these depths. Swimming with the floatlings in the Orcerit, gathering knowledge with the villagers of Tumbo, watching over Lear in his slumber, gazing into the endless dark of the sea. Tell me, what do you think of my little domain? Do you like it?
I do. I think it's kind of chill. I do. It's much more peaceful than the surface.
It is. All I've ever wanted was a peaceful place. To know how it feels. The quiet.
A bit drafty. Yeah, that's right.
The absence of fear. He gave me that. I should be grateful. Yet it still feels like a betrayal.
Have you been awake all this time?
Ever since I was sealed here, yes.
Wow.
I couldn't say how long it's been. Tell me. Does the war still rage on?
No. It ended nearly 600 years ago.
600 years? Huh. It feels twice as long, to be honest.
Wow.
Still, if you're here, I suppose we won. Though I shudder to imagine the cost. At least the new children of Avalon don't have to live in fear. Tell me, how is life on the surface now?
The Red Death is here. I thought you should know. We're struggling. The weirdness is back and the entire land's in a state of disarray. It's hard but bearable.
That's something, at least. If people can still find moments of happiness, then it's not as grim as it used to be. Nevertheless, I'm almost glad to be trapped here, under the waves. Even now, I find it hard to think of Avalon without resentment.
I saw memories of your past.
My troubled youth, you mean?
Oh yeah, you're like...
And what?
Thousands of
Are you
years
wondering if I regret it now? If I feel I'm paying for my stubbornness, my arrogance, getting drunk on my own power? I'm afraid the truth is less dramatic. I was tired. I'd lost hope. And I wanted no part in Merlin and Arthur's vile practices. They stole our future before our lives even had a chance to begin. At least his betrayal gave me time to rest and to build something of my own. Something better than what we left on the surface.
Summerlin's memories. He sealed you here to save you.
Save me? What do you mean?
According to him and Arthur, your fleet would have never reached the homelands. All of you would have died as soon as you left Avalon.
And because of that, he... Am I supposed to be grateful? Thank the great Merlin, wherever he is, for bestowing this honor on us.
I mean...
What kind of logic drove him to that? Everyone died anyway. Just because they didn't rest in peace doesn't mean they're living. I don't understand. If he knew that would happen, why didn't he tell me?
I don't think logic drove me cared about you.
That I can believe. Merlin never had qualms about doing terrible things for the people he loved. I prayed he would spare me that fate, spare me the consequences of his love. That's why I tried so hard to be strong. Stronger even than him. It was one of the reasons I wanted to run. All my life, I lost and lost and lost. It never ended. I was used to it. But I never wanted him to lose even more of himself because of me.
You really thought going back to the homelands was a good idea?
Gods, I'm tired of this argument, even after all these years. Merlin said I was too young, that I didn't know the world. And he was right. Of course I didn't. How could I? My world was burning, and I had no hope it would ever stop. I'd had enough suffering, and he wanted me to add to it by lending my power to his abhorrent ideas. He didn't care about the future, only about finding a way to win the war. Did he succeed in the long run? Or has history proven that I was right all along? Aren't you here because the world is on the brink of collapse? It's easy to judge with hindsight. I had no such luxury.
This is weird because we definitely didn't come here for the fleet. So I don't. Let's see where this goes. The people of Avalon need the fleet again.
History does love its circles, I see. Far be it from me to begrudge anyone wanting to leave these miserable shores, but you do know the fleet is bound to me, don't you? You're asking for my life.
And
for Saras to fall.
I don't want that. Oh my god. You've been alive for a long time. Don't you want to die?
You don't pull your punches, do you? What I want doesn't really matter here. Saras is bigger than me. But if you truly wish to know, I do not desire death. I'm at peace here already. Yet, I wouldn't mind it either. As you said, I've been alive for a long time. If it were only about me, I wouldn't care either way.
I feel like we just asked her.
It isn't.
If she wants to go out for ice cream. Well, you know, I could die. But I could not die. Either's fine. I mean, I could just sit here, or I could die. Guess I'll die then. Yeah. I thought letting people step out to the homeland was your dream.
It was. The circumstances are different now.
Yeah.
What happens on the surface matters little to me. I have my own domain to tend to.
So here's where I'm really conflicted. I don't want to break the seal. I think Saras is fine. I want to keep Merlin's thing alive. I don't want to kill her. But at the same time, what the hell are we gonna get for this? Like, if we make the decision to shut off an entire region of the game, what is the game gonna give us for that? That seems insane. Like, is it gonna change the ending? Like, what? This is a huge, huge consequence. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna break the seal, I understand.
No, you don't. No one truly understands the consequences of their actions until they come back to haunt them. And they will. Year after year.
You know what?
And I doubt you'll have healed
time
that.
out. I'm not... Hold on, let's see what happens. I think I might save this for our magic run. Because in our magic run, we're being a Camelosian mage, which is just going to be like 100% for Camelot. And I feel like getting the fleet back would line up with that better. Oh. Oh, we get to...
You had the cheek to disturb my lady.
Oh, no. He's talking.
But you see, she cannot leave this place.
Oh, dude, this is too cool. Yeah, no, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. This is too cool. No. Okay. we're gonna save that. By the way, Picnic, thank you so much, dude. An absolute best to you, man. Oh no, did autosave there? No. Worst autosave ever. Actually, that's a great autosave. Anyway. Here. Achoo! Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to do that option right now because I feel I kind of am interested to know the outcome, but I don't want to hear the dialogue. I don't want to see this stuff. Yeah. Okay.
I've been watching. If I take that. I hate it. But yet, if it. What I.
You're right, I won't break the seal.
Thank you. I hope you mean that. I never loved Avalon. It gave me life, and then it took everything else. It never felt like home to me. But I know it does.
I'm not
so
killing
many.
that kid after I killed his parents
truly
twice.
Hope things
I'm
will
sorry.
get better for them one day.
I got a line. Oh, dude, we still have to fight him. Wait. Is this him? No, this is someone else. Who is this?
What have you done? This was not meant to be. Saras was meant to be freed, and us along with it. You wanted answers. This is your answer.
Bro.
I curse you, Arthur, for this accursed undeath in this accursed realm.
It's
thousandfold I
Josephus.
curse you. You were meant to free us from this endless agony.
Wow. There's no good answer here. There's no good answer.
If Saras is to remain,
Doc Ock, what is
I
this?
will make sure you become one with it.
Oh, shit. Maybe I should have fought Tristan. Get those frailty stacks up. Nope. Nope. Oh, jeez. Oh, you hurt a lot. Okay, hold up. Yeah!
The long-awaited change that Josephus and the other denizens of Saras yearned for never came to pass. Those in the sanctuary went on as they always had, tending to their knowledge, raising the Lord's offspring, hidden from the wider world. The sanctuary drifted on in its quiet bubble, peaceful and undisturbed, steady in its ways.
I think I'm okay with this ending. Oh my god! This was so good! Dude, this DLC was incredible! That would, like, Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. Unbelievable. Man, they knocked it out of the park. You think it was a bad ending? Well, there's another ending too, but I like that ending. I love that we got to influence if the zone kept surviving. Like, that's awesome. Like, the fact that we could have done an ending to like lose it all. Like, those are seriously major decisions. Oh man, that was great. Dude, that was fantastic. That Josephus angle, I did not expect that. Oh, now we can go back? What is this? Oh, we got some stuff from him too. Oh. Cool. Yeah, back towards the entrance. God, that was good. Man, is there more to do? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's about it. But yeah, dude, I'm blown away by how good that was. Jeez. Huh. Especially that whole, like, all the dialogue. The whole archive section. That archive section was actually phenomenal. You knew Nimue personally, didn't you?
Yes. Since she was a little girl. Merlin took her in after she lost her parents. He told me she had immense potential, even at a very young age. She learned quickly, so Merlin always kept her close. Even when she barely reached my knee, I had the feeling she didn't like me.
Does it bother you that I spared her?
Why would it? I condemned her actions during the war, but I never bore a personal grudge against her. She seems content with her existence and the small realm she commands, although I wonder if your visit has made her feel its fragility. Sparing her is what Merlin would have wanted. My only concern is that the fleet remains sealed, denying us a useful asset.
Wait, you're the one who told You're the one who told Merlin to sink in the first place?
Indeed. And I stand by my decision. It was the right one at the time. But a fleet is a fleet. Having it back might have proven advantageous. There is no point in dwelling on settled matters. Let us move on.
Oh, I guess he told him he could do what he wants
to do.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a little weird. Why didn't she like you?
I think she blamed me for Merlin's descent into increasingly questionable methods. She idolized him and, like any daughter, wanted him to be without fault. It was easier to blame my influence than face the fact that Merlin had never been who she believed him to be.
You really didn't have a problem sending her to her death?
What else could I have done? She ignited a rebellion against her king, and in a time of war. Treason remains treason. The sentence would have been the same. I decided against a public execution, not only to keep her from becoming a martyr, but because I would not force my friend to watch me set a blade to the neck of the girl he called his daughter.
You still think she was wrong?
Yes. Sailing for the homelands was madness. On that I will not waver. Yet the urge was born from her hatred of Avalon, what it took from her and what it was becoming. She judged that the foundations we were laying were rotten. And after all I have seen, I must admit she may not have been entirely wrong.
Man, what an ending to that whole thing. What a freaking ending. Chat, this has been incredible. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while we do this amazing expansion. This has been mind-blowingly good. I thought the expansion would be good. I had no idea it would be this good. That is just wow. Anyway, I'm out of here for now. I should be back this evening for some Arc Raiders, and then tomorrow morning we're going to continue our Tainted Grail adventure as we wrap up Act 2 and charge into Act 3. So that should be tomorrow morning, I think, and we will go from there. Am I going to finish the magic run? I think I'm going to do a new magic run at some point. So yeah, we may come back for that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in a little bit. Have a great rest of your day. Happy New Year. I'm going to kick you over to Pasco and should be back this evening, 5 or so hours for a little bit of Arc to round out the day. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bring on the wall of good vibes.
Don't make a noise, Zeke. Don't make a noise, Zeke.
His body is not here. It's I think they took it back somewhere else.
Okay, there was a creature right where you're walking towards, to your right. So, yep, he's coming right back to you. He's to your behind you now. I would just jump. If you're gonna jump, do it.
Oh!
Okay, good.
So apparently that dude can jump. Man.
Wow.
Oh my! Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! I don't think they made it.
What is he doing?
What is that sound? What is?
That's a sandworm. Is it?
Oh no, it's a dog! Oh my God! I'm so sorry. Hey Zeke, are you out here? Oh, you have seconds up. No, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. It said I was gonna die.
Oh, sorry.
Let's make it happen.
Very sweaty on this one. How to not play. We showed him how to not play.
Let's not die.
Oh my God.
In that, please.
Oh my God.
Oh, we can keep looting it. I got a small nut. Wait, now I have 2 small nuts. Cohh always plays himself? I do. I'm a method actor. You know how it is. How did you prepare to play an annoying guy? It's actually kind of funny. I didn't really have to do anything. I was just naturally talented. Why did I take Lena's pants? I don't know what you're talking about.
Babe, I'm sorry. It's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Probably wondering why I pulled you over.
So yeah, that's the bomb where if you shoot, it's nuke.
Wait, that one? Wait, what?
Yep.
What? That's a nuke?
Oh God, yep.
Oh my gosh!
That's the one.
Holy shit!
Consider me unimpressed. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
That is a tough girl. That is a very tough woman. If you like muscle mommies, I think you just okay. I think you just found. You need to find that. You need to find her. Hi. Chad, he's okay. He's fine. All right. Oh, that's the sun. That's wood. I love wood. But a big and special shout out to our friends at the American Heart Association. I'd like to thank them for actually getting my butt on Times Square. Well, actually my face, but my general butt. I've never been in Times Square, and they put me on a billboard in the middle of it. So pretty cool, and we very much appreciate that. Definitely have not done that before. So yeah, that's very, very cool. He's good with licky.
Oh, for sake!
I love how that was him yelling at me, not the fall. That was him yelling at the player.
In 15 minutes, once I get all
Oh.
this nonsense out.
His final words. That was so classically Scottish. Help. Help. 428 damage! Oh, yes! Oh my god! I hope that the Marauder wouldn't notice me, but he did. Hi, diddly ho, neighbor! Is that what a battlefield looter sounds like? Wash your teeth. You wash your teeth!
I'm looking for teats.